So I've been pondering this a lot lately again, and especially think now because I've reopened my books and calendar for people to book in for one-on-one readings. So I'm having these deep conversations with people and really tapping into all the things that we're here to learn and grow and evolve and experience from while we're here on this planet and doing our lives and all that sort of stuff. And what I really feel like is big picture, we know everything. So if we go all the way back, I'm just going to go straight into this, by the way. If we go all the way to the top of creation or center or wherever it might be, I can't even fathom it with my mind. But if from that place we know everything, and we've then consciousness has just blown out, shattered, however you want to call it, split into millions and trillions and billions and however big numbers of infinite numbers, let's be honest, of things, of trees, of plants, grass, rocks, people, humans, all that sort of stuff. And we're experiencing animals. We're experiencing ourselves, our lives. We're experiencing what it feels like to be a rock, what it feels like to be a human, what it feels like to be an animal, what it feels like to be a tree, all that sort of stuff. And ultimately, when we zoom back in, we are everything and we know everything already, but we're forgetting. As humans, we forget. So when I'm working one-on-one with people or with a group or in my group program, we are remembering. And so I don't know if I'm articulating this very well, but let's go with this, okay? So maybe we're here, and you will hear me say this many a time, we're here to grow and evolve and to learn and unlearn. But maybe when we're doing that, what we're actually doing is remembering. So it's not that we're learning, it's just that we're peeling away the layers and we're remembering. We're remembering that thing that we forgot on purpose or not. Who knows? That's another story and conversation. But we're remembering what we already know. So we've come here to experience, to have those experiences, to remember the things that we're learning. And so there's infinite amounts of things as well. Like I am so obsessed with human design and gene keys and all that sort of personal development stuff that I can never get enough of it. And it's almost like I want to freeze time so I can learn it all. When in essence, I actually already know it all and I'm just remembering those things. And I'm also creating new things with that as well. So yeah, I don't know if that's making sense. I really hope that is, because I had some dot points written down, and the thing is, like I've said in other videos, I just trust what comes through, and I trust that it's coming through in a way that is meeting you and me at the right place, and that it's bringing a spark of idea or of knowingness. So maybe it isn't even the words. Maybe it doesn't matter if the words don't make sense. What matters is that the energy and that the feeling that is coming through, that ignites something within you, or just a remembering. See, it comes back to remembering, doesn't it? It's all just remembering. And so, yeah, we are here to grow, evolve, and learn and unlearn. But we're also here to remember the power of all that we are. Remember that we are this, have all the knowledge that we need within, and that we came here in this specific lifetime right now with all the tools that we need within to experience the life and, well, the journey of our life in the way that we wanted to experience. And so then it's up to us while we're here. How do we want to play? And do we want to live in our highest potential version? And if we do, we will find and seek out ways to do that. And then we'll remember that it all starts within anyway, and that everyone on our path is there helping us to step fully into who we came here to be. And ultimately, when we're doing that inner work as well, we remember, okay, well, no one else can do that work for you. No one else can do that work for me. Like, that inner work is the inner work, and it's remembering the things that maybe we once forgot. And it's coming back to ourselves and our essence and just remembering the power of who we really are, which, by the way, is a magnificent being, and that includes you, because we all are. We all are. Like, we're having this human experience together, and we're co-creating together, and now we're in this crazy time of so much change, so much excitement and craziness and shit flying everywhere, and good, bad, ugly, awesome, whatever you want to label and term it. We're in this time, and now we're becoming more aware of ourselves and creating more of who we want to be and what we want to see and show up in the world, because we're remembering that how we show up affects the whole. And so every decision that we make and how we play this game of life affects and creates ripple effects throughout the cosmos, like to an infinite infinite. I mean, you can't, how do you put infinite in your mind? You just work with the word and know that infinite possibilities exist, and we are here creating something beautiful, something amazing. I was listening to Richard Rudd the other day doing a podcast, and he talks about how we've been in this time of suffering, and we have suffered in so many different ways now that it's almost over, and that we're moving into a new eon, a new time of where it will be bliss. But that he talks about how there is levels and layers to suffering, there's also levels and layers to bliss. And there's so many different levels and layers for us to experience. And all of us will experience all different parts of the puzzle of the game of life in that way. And so, yeah, I think we're in a crazy, incredible time, and we chose to be here at this time to experience all of this and to be part of it and to witness it, and to embody it. And if you're listening to this right now, that is you. You are a courageous, I was about to swear, mother beeper, but you are. The fact that you are here at this crazy time, you are so courageous. You are so powerful. And in case you forgot, please remember that you are, because this is such a potent time to be on the planet, and we're remembering that. And as we remember who we are and the power of who we are, and we're remembering that to our core, we are creating more of what it is that we do want. And it doesn't need every single person on the planet to do it. It just needs the right amount, a small percentage, because that lifts and raises consciousness. It raises consciousness and it helps everyone shift. So if you think of just think of, okay, if hopefully you're a visual person, but if you think of this giant big cloth, like on a footy field, and there's just everyone's lying down at the moment, but people slowly starting to stand up in different places underneath that. And as they do, that mat, that big piece of cloth, starts to lift. And it doesn't need every single person underneath that's lying underneath to stand up in order for that to raise. But once it does, it is there. It is there. And so those people will automatically stand up. And so we'll be in that next level, that next layer of consciousness, which is very exciting, as you can see. Very passionate. So today's video was just about that, about remembering, yeah, okay, sure. I'll say it many times, I'm sure, that we're here to learn, grow, evolve, and unlearn. But I also think we're here just to remember all of it, because in essence, we already have all the answers and we know it already, and it's just a remembering. And it's a very beautiful thing. And I am so grateful you're here. So thanks for sticking around for today's little rant. I would love to hear your thoughts, comments, and insights on this. So please share away in the comments below. And as always, if you are not part of my newsletter just yet, or haven't signed up to the free Frequency Shift app, I will link those two things in the description so we can hang out at those places too. And as always as well, if you like this video, there will be another one on screen now that you can tap into as well and check out if that rings your bells. So thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.